I'm almost on time, but not quite. Not quite. And I did remember the microphone this time. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. How are you all? How is everybody today? Let me get everything set up. Okay. DC, hi, DC Vlogs LSU, another one of my great moderators. And yes, he too has the coveted, highly coveted blue wrench of love. Hi, Bonnie Richardson. Hello to you too. Let's fill up the room like we're supposed to. And Miss Marie will be here very, very shortly. Ashley's World, hello, another one of our great moderators, Ashley's World. Make sure you go to all these people's channels and make sure you comment on their stuff. If they don't do videos, it's okay. It's okay. Just tell them you like the fact that they're on Vacation Station TV. Jason Eblin, how are you? Good to see you, Jason. Tim Ohm, hello, and hello to you too. Like I said, Miss Marie will be here very, very shortly. Jeff, I missed that. Something about your birthday. Let me get back down here. Birthday's Tuesday. Happy early. Let me say happy birthday to you. Ozzy the Cockatoo. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Amanda, did you see the Bronco? The what is it called? The 2021 Bronco Super Celebration. Did you see that? Did you see that? How cool that was? All those Broncos. I didn't realize they were so expensive. I did not realize that. Johnny Pelfrey, your new name. I don't remember. Good to see you, Johnny. Hello to you. David Fontaine, hello everyone. Another one of our great moderators. Check out Mr. David Fontaine's channel. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I do. Ozzy, the happy early birthday to Ashley. DJ I in the house. How you doing? Nathan, what have you been doing all this last week or two? Johnny Pelfrey, coming this week. When is the best time to go to Cades Cove? Never. No, during the week, early in the week, early in the morning. All right. Very, very important. Charlie Beauvais, how are you? Let me catch that again. Hello, Marie. Are so fun, Charlie Beauvais. Yeah, thank you, Charlie. I will send you the videos. Okay, I started to do it the other day, and then someone called me, and then I forgot to do it. Sorry about that. Pam Jones. Hello, hi, Jeff and Marie. Like I said, Marie, we just walked through the door. Just walked through. So she's in the shower. She'll come up. She'll probably grab a quick bite to eat. And I told her to join us here. So she will join us. I promise she will do that. DJ, I've been busy making a new life. Okay, we're going to have to talk about that one of these days. Ozzy, I haven't time to watch it yet, but looking forward to it. Love the old Broncos. Yeah, and they had the new ones there too. I don't know how much they are, but I'm assuming they're very expensive. They look great. The new ones are totally new style, really nice. I think they got a hit on their hands, but I can't imagine how much. I wouldn't even want to hazard a guess. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I know that the old ones were in the 40s to the 80s. The ones that I saw there on what was that Saturday, Friday. I went there Friday because Saturday it rained all day, and it rained up here in the mountains early today, up until about 10, 11 o'clock ish, somewhere in that area, and then started to clear up a little bit. Not that much. Oh, no problem, Johnny. You're welcome. DJI literally saved someone's life. Got to talk to you. Okay, cool. I'd like to hear that. That's a good story. Ashley's World, Char Bovair, are you still in Tennessee? No, he's back in Jersey, from what I understand, getting ready to move to his new place in North Carolina. Rita Lockett, how are you? Hello, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. I am doing fine. Yes, Rita, we're doing very fine. Um, I think I've collected all my wits about me from the Rod Run and from the Bronco Super Celebration. I think I got that all. I'm working on another video tonight. I'll put it up. I'll either put up tonight or have it scheduled for tomorrow. Daryl sent you Daryl's video on. Yeah, I didn't. I just saw it while I was waiting for Miss Marie, and I didn't get a chance to look at it. But there's some good stuff on there. James Steve, hello. Hi, James. Pleasure to see you again. Thank you for joining us. Always, thank you. Stanley Speed, how are you? Hi, everyone. Stanley, did you come down to the Rod Run? I don't know if you'd made it or not. You would usually alert me on that. Dolly Moore, good evening to both of you. Yes, Miss Marie will be with us very, very shortly. I promise. I promise. Now that person is living with me because of abuse conditions they were in. I'll be in Pigeon Forge this week. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Quadman Warner. Well, that's another cool name. Quadmum Warner. That's a very cool name. Made it to Pigeon Forge today from Pennsylvania. Beautiful state you have there. Was going to do the Roaring Fork tour tomorrow. How do I get to Clingmans Dome from there? You got to take 441. Um, you won't be too far from it. So all you got to do is get back on 441 and just stay on it. Head towards North Carolina. There should be signs that'll say North Carolina X amount of miles, and they usually have a Clingman's Dome sign there. Um, Clingman's Dome from the Gatlinburg. If you from Gatlinburg, it's about 20 something miles, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit less. It's a beautiful drive. I do know that, a stunningly beautiful drive. Make sure you have your phone or your camera ready, because the moment you get onto 441 and you start heading up, it's just gorgeous because it's all the way from there to Clingman Dome. It's like this. It's all the way up. Just take your time. There's plenty of pull-offs. So if you want to take your time and not be rushed by the traffic, just pull over. Don't let them hassle you or harass you. Just yank over your car and take it easy. It's no big deal. All right, take your time and enjoy the ride. Sandy Connolly, hi from R, whatever R is. Bonnie Richardson, how is Rosie? Funny you say that. Rosie, I was taking the garbage out before, and I'm opening up the trunk and situating everything, and I just sensed something behind me. You know, the hair on my back went up, and Rosie is right behind me, sniffing the garbage bag, and she was just just sniff. I go, no, Rosie, you can't have the garbage. I know you would love to have that bag of garbage. There's all sorts of goodies in there. So I just threw it in the trunk, and she kind of looked around. I said, go get your bird seed, because she always eats the bird seed from the birds. I said, go get your bird seed. I just filled it up, and she just walked past me and went to go ate her bird seed. And I left. Hi from Ohio. Sandy Conley from Ohio. Stanley Speed. Why didn't you tell me you were there? You didn't see me running around that place? You should have looked me up, and you could have come out to that Saturday night get together, our meet and greet. Casey, love your glass. Thank you, thank you. I've been meaning to ask you, where does Marie work? She's in the healthcare industry, and she's always been, pretty much since I've known her, in the healthcare industry, and she likes to take care of people. That's her thing. You know, that's just her thing. That's fine. She's a very caring person. DJ, I jumped into the middle of domestic dispute and probably not over yet. Yeah, make sure you be careful on that. Don't get yourself into that too much, because then you are going to be the one that could be in a lot of trouble. What a blast we had. Charlie says, what a blast we had with all of you. I'll be back in September. Okay, good. So you will be back in September. Very good. That'll be the other Rod Run, Shades of the Past. And that should be good. That should be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. I'll be back this weekend. I'm going to Street Rod Nationals in Knoxville, the Stanley Speed. I'll be staying at Pigeon Forge Saturday. Okay, let me know. I think, because there's a lot of people here coming this week, right through the weekend, I think we need to do a meet and greet, because I would love to meet all of you separately, but then I would get nothing done, because you know how I like to talk. So I'll sit with you for a few hours and I'll go, oh, I missed all the videos. So we need to get one place and get together. And the nice thing is you get to meet each other. And I think that would be kind of cool. I'll let you know. I'll think about it tonight while we're doing this show. And I'll come up with a plan, because there's plenty of places to meet there. And we could always go to Patriot Park, which is a great central location where everybody would be able to easily find. Once you know where Old Mill is, the Old Mill restaurant, it's right there. It's right next to it. You can't miss it, right on the river. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And maybe we'll just do that. Okay. I'll think about it a little bit more to get the logistics out of it, so that I know that all of you can do it. I'll try to find a day all of you can pick, because I also know Adventures with Dano is going to be there. Jimmy Schaefer is going to be there, or James Schaefer. Jeff with Tootsie, his dog. There's two others that just notified me earlier tonight, and a couple more right over here. So I would think it'd be great if we all got together. I would like that so much, because then we all could meet each other, all talk, all kind of have a nice get together. I think that would be wise for all of us. Ah, it's been crazy. So anyway, Rosie did come up, so she's not coming up for the night. She's already done her roaming around and looking for some scraps and stuff like that. She's such a cool bear. She really is. She's just really easy to get along with, and just a good natured bear, and never causes me any problem at all. I got my coffee, of course. I'm in a different location in the cabin tonight. I just figured you want to get a different view. If I sneeze, I apologize. Okay, because the pollen is out. I feel a sneeze coming up. Oh, I love my coffee. What else is on your minds? Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Hi, Jeff and chat. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Michelle, have you made the sugar-free stuff that I want to see? I made some sugar-free stuff last night. I was hankering for something sweet, but I'm trying to stay away from anything sweet. So what I did was I had these pre-made pie things. They're made out of graham cracker crust, which is the only sweet thing that there is. And then I get fruits. And last night I did blueberries, frozen blueberries. I pour it in there, no sugar. They're just blueberries in the pie, stuff it in the oven for about 35, 40 minutes till it's nice and golden brown, and the berries are nice and cooked. And then you cut yourself a nice sweet, low sugar, low carb treat. It works very good. It fills you up, gives you what you want, gives you some natural sugars, not processed sugar or anything. I don't put anything on them, nothing. I'm just trying to stay healthy. Know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I think you know what I mean by now. Ashley's World planning trip to Tennessee really soon. Yeah, of course. We'll meet. We always do the meet and greets, especially when there's a lot of people. And there's a lot of people um, that want to get together, and I want to meet with all of you. It's just difficult for me to find, because I'm usually out somewhere, and when I'm gone, I'm gone. I spend the whole day shooting video everywhere because I like to bank it while I can. Northeast Ken, you're new. Hi, Northeast Ken. Good evening, Jeff. Just wondering if anything has been done to the former Boyd's Bear. Dick Clark's American Bandstand Theater in Pigeon Forge. Haven't been down there. Well, I don't even remember seeing that. Does anybody know about that? Former Boyd's Bear, Dick Clark's American Bandstand Theater. How long ago was that? Because Dick Clark's been dead a long time. I don't know. Somebody will help me out. Usually David Fontaine has that information. Children's Adventures. Hey, what's up? I saw your video about the parking spot. Yeah, you got to watch for those um, no parking signs. I know sometimes they hide them, or what happens is it gets overgrown and they don't trim the trees. But that doesn't work in court. You can't say, "Oh, they didn't trim the tree. I didn't see it." Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You lose in court. You just got to watch when you're in Gatlinburg. Parking is a premium. And you guys, Robbie and Chelsea, next time you're up there, use the city garage. There's one at each end. Use this. I always use the city garage. It's cheap enough to do, inexpensive, and it's just the best way to go. You won't have to search for a parking spot. Shannon Giuliano. Hey, y'all from Middle Tennessee. Hello, Shannon. Good to see you. Oh, 33 Randy. Look for you all at Firehouse last night. Um, I We were trying to get out there. We wound up not being in the area until way late, and I apologized. We were out of the area last night, and we didn't get back. It was a little bit after 10 by the time we got back. We're going to do, are you still up here? Are you still up here at 33? Because I will be in town. What is tomorrow? Tuesday. I will be in town. Tuesday and Wednesday. Tomorrow I have an appointment. Patricia Holland, hello from Alabama. Bama. Hi, Patricia. Good to see you. Charlie. So, buddy, I will stay on longer the next time I get on. So good night, y'all. Okay, Charlie, you have a good night. And I'll get those videos to you. I'll send them to you on your, I guess, on your phone, on your text side. Okay, I'll send them to you. Ashley's World, Northeast Kent. That place is being into Margaritaville campground. Thank you, Stanley. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I didn't know there was something with Dick Clark. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Have sugar-free key lime pie this week. I will be posting. Looking forward to it. Definitely. Always looking for the sugar-free stuff. I'll use stevia when you can. You can't always bake with stevia. It sometimes has an unusual taste. Hi, Susan. How are you? What are you doing tonight? What is my crazy sister doing tonight? Ozzy the cockatoo, Northeastern. I think it is for sale. Where is that, Amanda? Where are they talking about? Dean, hi. How are you, Dean? Hi, Jeff. Shannon, hi. Ronnie Crane in Gatlinburg now. Are you liking Gatlinburg, Ronnie? It's nice. It's not too crowded. There's really not that many people there right now. This is a very normal weekend. Sunday, they're just about gone, most of them. They're a lot of them pulled out of town early this morning. Um, but I don't. I told Miss Marie to bring up the book on what's happening because there's events now just about every weekend. Anthony Coulter, how's it going? It's going very well, Anthony. It's doing very, very well. It's 7:51 on a Sunday evening. It is 58 degrees here in the mountains. It was a little warmer down in the valley, but it's a 58 degrees here at the cabin, the Casa de Crazy. Dolly Moore, we are all coming in May and staying in Gatlinburg. And I was just wondering, does the trolley run from Gatlinburg to the Titanic Museum? There are two trolleys. From Gatlinburg, you would take it out of Gatlinburg to the visitor center just outside Gatlinburg. Now you don't have to. You could just drive your car to the visitor center, leave it there, and then take the trolley that goes to Pigeon Forge. And yes, that trolley goes right to the Titanic. It actually there's a complex there. There's the Titanic. There's Wonderworks. There's a Hard Rock Cafe, and across the street through the Lens. And so you just get off at the stop there, and you literally walk right out, and you're at Gatlinburg, or you walk over and you're at Wonderworks, and there's also Hatfields and McCoy. Everything is right there, and that's in Sevierville. That's not Pigeon Forge. See, everybody thinks all that's in Pigeon Forge. It is in Sevierville, which is right over the river. As soon as you cross the river, um, once you pass, let me give you a landmark. Once you pass the track and what is that, Magic Quest? There's the river. You cross that over. That's Sevierville right there, and it's another mile up the road. But the trolley will take you right there. Trolley goes all the way into Sevierville, and it's a beautiful ride. I suggest you get the day pass and just stay on it for the whole trip just to see things. And then when they go around again, go, let's go there. Let's get off there. Because you can get on and off the trolley as many times as you want for the one low price. And I advise that. Saves you a lot of hassle. You can kind of talk. If you have your family, you could talk. You don't have to be aggravated. Just go and get off where you want to get off. You want to stop to eat, they stop it. It's really frequently. I don't know how many feet apart, but they stop frequently, so you won't miss a thing. I promise. They stop at all the major attractions. The trolleys just do that, so you don't have to do any real walking. Patricia, is the New Orleans Cafe still open in downtown Gatlinburg? I do not know. I do not know. I know there's several of them here in Pigeon Forge and in Wares Valley. And DJI says I'll be in town Tuesday. Okay, you call me. Okay, I'll be around. I'll be around. Northeast Kent, thanks, Ozzy. Evidently, the building is still empty. It has a huge building south of the Stampede. Okay, I know where the Stampede is. And south. Trying to think what's there. There's a few shops there. I just was there just a few minutes ago. Charlie Bear. Yep. Headed back tomorrow. I'll get with you. I want to come back up and up here pretty often. That's good. I'm glad you're up here. 03 Rand. 033 Randy. Michelle's a little behind on videos. Our first grandbaby was born this week. Congratulations. Boy or girl? And what did it weigh? That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a grandfather too. Eddie Ballard, hello from Cleveland, Tennessee. Love the channel. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that you appreciate that we appreciate you. I do thank you all for coming on and supporting the channel. It means a lot to us, especially me, because I really, when I'm making the videos, I don't, you know that I don't cut corners, and I try to, even if it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm still editing and putting in all my transitions and adjusting volumes and stuff like that. And sometimes I make screw ups. If you find a screw up, it's because you can figure it's 3 o'clock to about 4, somewhere in there. I'm really like, I'm one eyeing it. You know, I got one eye on the screen and I'm wobbling, but I'm be damned if I don't finish it. It's not empty, Ken. It opens in June. Okay, that should be interesting. It opens in June. Everything is opening up. There's a gigantic T-shirt shop and something else. They're just putting the face on it. It was on one of my videos last week or something, and they're just about done with the outside. They're working on the inside now. So, oh, these guys are anxious. The Gemini, this Ashley, well, taking the trolley. I just recommend you take the trolley. I just do. Otherwise, you're just going to get aggravated, parking and pulling out and parking and pulling out. And if it happens to be during an event, which events are going to be going on from any time this coming weekend right through the season, there's going to be a lot of people. Just take the stupid trolley, and you just don't pay attention. Just stay on the trolley, get off when you're ready to get off, and you'll probably be a lot happier. I think I really do, because it can be frustrating. Nothing frustrates me more. So, Ronnie, you're going to be here all week. What are you going to do? I always ask people what they're going to do, and there's so much to do. You can't get it all in. Like I said, I always suggest you go see the Foothills Parkway. Go up the foothills, just a few miles right from here, and even from Pigeon Forge, it's just 10 miles, about 10 miles, 9, 10 miles from Pigeon Forge to the foothills. It's an easy drive. 321. Just take 321 from Pigeon Forge and just go right through Wares Valley and then make a left. As soon as you end Wares Valley, which is a very short road, you just make a left. There'll be signs there. Foothills Park. It's well worth going up there and seeing the sights. I just highly recommend it. I take a lot of people up there, and they are wow, wow, wow. I didn't know this place was here, because everybody is so busy wanting to do the Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg thing, and there's so much more to see. I know you got to try to pack it all in. I know. Ozzy the Cockatoo says, I forgot about that, Stanley. I did hear it was going to be a Margaritaville campground. They need another campground. They really do. They're running out of space here. Stanley says, yep, they are remodeling it now. Very good. I got to look at that. What, Stanley, where? Tell me exactly where that is. Rosie was, yeah, I saw it earlier. She came a little earlier than expected. I was putting the garbage in the car because they don't pick up garbage here. They don't deliver mail all the way up here in the mountains. So you put your garbage in the trunk, and then you take it to the place where you got to take it to. And I was putting it in the trunk, and I was just like settling it in, and all of a sudden I got that feeling. What's behind me? And I look, and she was right there. She was right next to me, sniffing the bag of garbage. And I go, no, no, you can't have the garbage, Rosie. You can't. And she just looked at me. I said, no, you can't. I said, go eat the seeds. Go eat the bird seeds. That's what you do anyway every night. And she just walked past me and walked on the deck and went to the front, and started eating the seeds. She's Rosie. Shannon says, Crossville, Tennessee, 4th of July. We're cooking up lots of burgers and shooting up plenty of fireworks because Independence Day, and no president is going to tell us we can't. Yeah, that's right. I hear you. Yeah, light them all off. Might just strap him to one of them. James Hedden. Hey, seen you guys at the Rod Run. We pulled over to say hi, then lost you in the crowd. Yeah, that happens a lot. Because I'm always zooming when the rod run. I'm zooming. I'm walking. I walk that strip so many times from one end to the other. I can't tell you how many times. I was so tired. By the end of the night, I was exhausted. And, I can only walk so much. I'm 66 years old. Terrell, how are you? Terrell Cockerum. The day we do downtown Gatlinburg, probably buy an all-day pass for the trial. Terrell, I think it's an excellent idea. It really is. Just save yourself the hassle. And it's a different experience because you get to look out the window. You don't have to look at the traffic. You don't have to worry who's jumping in front of you and stuff. It's so nice and pleasurable. Just take it. Sometimes Marie and I just jump on it and go. And I've been known to just jump on it and go around town just to kind of calm down and see what I'm going to do next, and monkey around on my phone and stuff like that. Dolly says, "Thank you so much for the information. Very helpful. And hopefully we'll meet you and Marie." Sure. Well, when you come in town, let us know where you're going to be, and we'll try to be there. We'll try to set up. We're getting a lot of comments on people wanting to do a meet and greet on a regular. So, okay, I have no problem doing that. I love to do meet and greets. You know me. Otherwise, I'm up here and I talk to the birds and the raccoons. There's nothing else to talk to. There's nobody to talk to. Patricia says it sits on top of the hill behind campground. I'll have to look for that tomorrow. No, Tuesday. Congrats on the grandbaby. Yep, Shannon says congrats. Yes, very much so. Thank you, Susan. Patricia Hahn, use the Boyd's Bear. It's a large red building. I have an idea what you're talking about. That should be a nice campground. Rita says, what model car are you going? I'm going to get another Legacy. Definitely. I'm looking at the new Legacies and looking at the Sport. I don't know if they have one in stock up here, but I want another Legacy. I like the way they drive. I like the way they feel. They're very comfortable. They have all the bells and whistles I want. Not too much, but not too little. And already cleaned out the car. Marie and I the other day, we cleaned out. It completely took everything out of the car. I mean, prepping to get rid of it. And all they got to do is fix it. On the 17th of May, they fix it. It'll be about a week or so, 10 days, for them to repair the car again. And then, I'll start looking for a car. I'm searching around, but the prices vary so much from dealer to dealer. So I'm going to have to go in there with my ammunition, not figuratively speaking, loaded gun, so that I go in there with my facts and my figures, and I make sure that I do my normal um, in your face salesman, because I usually go in there with a real attitude, because I've worked with car salesmen before, especially used car salesmen, and I know the game, especially when I was back in Florida, and I was doing my live remotes with all of these car dealers. I get to hear what goes on in the manager's office, and I get to hear what's going on at the sales tables, and I know the game. And it's it's one of those things that's never going to get out of the stigma that people have, that car salesmen are right there with vacuum cleaner salesmen. They're right there. And I've met a lot of great ones that are really honest and they're straightforward. But you got to remember, they got a manager in that back room there, and his job is to take as much money out of your pocket as possible. And they hit you with all these fees. And I usually will go in there with a list of the fees. And, I used to just spout it out, but I get so aggravated. I just said, this is what I'm not going to pay for. I'm not going to pay for dealer prep. I'm not going to pay for any undercoating. I'm not going to pay for any of this nonsense that you're asking. So take it off the price now, so we avoid this Christmas rush. And let's get down to the numbers. And I look up, this is what the MSRP is. This is what the cars are selling for. And this is what I'm going to give you. Now, if you're interested, fine. If not, let me know. I'll go to your competition up the street. And Marie and I have walked away from, in Florida, walked away from a deal in the motion, and they tried pulling some shenanigans. They said, "Oh, right after the closing, right? I mean, it was already done." And he goes, "Oh, wait, my manager's calling me." Already had taken everything out of our car, put it in the new car. Everything was loaded in, and they waited for that. I know they did. And he goes, "Oh no, we're going to need another $2,500. We made a mistake." I said, "Really?" I said, "Actually, we made a mistake." I said, "Bring my car back up here." He goes, "What?" "Bring my car back up here." And they were like, they didn't know what to do. I said, "I'm putting my stuff back in the car. This deal is void because I haven't given you the check yet. So this deal is null and void, and I'm going to your competitor." And that's what we did. Went to competitor. Actually, we drove all the way down to Asheville to pick up the car I wanted. Took a vacation. So let's go take a vacation. So we drove down to Asheville and bought the car there. And they were just shocked, dumbfounded, because most people fall for it. I told you this on one of the videos in the last two or three videos. Never, ever, ever buy a car on emotion. Never, ever. You buy it like a deal, like a business deal, like you would buy a house or you'd buy furniture. You go in there with what you're going to spend, and you don't move from that spot. They'll always try to con you. Car salesmen, most of them are on commission, very low house pay and on commission. And they have high expenses. Usually car salesmen live the high life, especially if they're young. Don't get a young guy, because the young guy wants to go partying. He needs his drugs. He needs to get a new this and a new that. Get the old seasoned ones, and then you can kind of talk sense to them. You just say, "Here's the deal. This is what I'm going to pay you for the car. I know what it's worth, and I know your BS. I already know about that." I always try to get into the manager's office so I can look behind the door, but they're kind of wise to me now, because if you look behind the door on the wall, you can see they always have it posted. What cars have to be sold? Always go at the end of the month, because that's when they're scrambling for uh, the the numbers. The salesmen have to reach a certain quota every month, or they let them go. So you look on the list and you find the guy that's got the least amount of cars sold, and say, "I want to talk to him." And then he's in a panic mode because he's probably got three kids. He's living in a one-room apartment. He's just trying to get off his feet, onto his feet. Here's the deal: you want to sell this car and stay employed? This is what I'm going to give you. This is how much right here. Okay. That's it. That's walk away. This is the walk away money. Okay. This is it. Not a dollar more. You go a dollar more, I'm walking away. And they know I mean business. Uh, Evelyn Grace. That's a pretty name. 10.2 pounds. That's a big baby. Pigeon Forge needs another T-shirt shop. Yeah, I said that, Stanley. It's like, can't you guys come up with something innovative? Can't you? I mean, collectively, I don't know if there's a brain there, because there's too many T-shirt shops, too many go-kart tracks. There's too much, too much, too much. Come up with something unique, and people will come to it. Uh, Patricia says it's coming in November through December 4th. It's a nice time to come up here. And Michelle says, special is that. Such a beautiful name. It is a beautiful name to ever enjoy every moment, and you should, because they grow up way too fast. Stanley, turn between the old smoky shadows and the pancake house at the end of the strip. Okay, now I know where you're talking. Okay. I don't think I've ever been down there. If you're coming into Pigeon Forge from a mountain, it's on the right, on the top of the hill. Huge red building. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. That'd be nice campground. That'd be nice view too. Riding crane. Going to do the Foothills and Cades Cove and meet you and Marie. Thank you. I'm glad you put us on your list. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. And while you're heading towards Cades Cove, stop at the Sinks. Okay. Um, it's not far away, and the Sinks is a beautiful place to go. Great photo ops there, and you'll enjoy it. A great place to go, have a snack. They don't serve food there, but you can sit right there and watch the water, and it's really nice. The waterfalls there is really pretty, very very nice. Check out our videos on the Sinks. Brenda Gregg, Michelle's Tasty Dishes. She was big on Big O, but what a blessing. Yeah, 10.2 pounds. That's big. 3K by Tuesday. I was kind of hoping today, DJ. I was really hoping today. I thought we'd be 3,000 today. Actually, last week. It just slowed down a little bit. It happens. James Hayden, love the channel. Thanks for all you put into it. Thank you, James. Um, I like doing a good job. I really like, I love editing and I like shooting the right video. And sometimes that's very difficult um, with time constraints. Sometimes it just doesn't allow me to set a lot of shots up. There's when I see a shot, I want to set it up, but it's really difficult because the shot changes, especially if there's people there. And I'm always trying to capture that moment of movement, the moment of where the people are in the frame. Sometimes it just disappears like that. And so that's frustrating when that happens because you can't ask them to stand still. Street Rider Willie's kid, hello. I'm looking for a golf cart for the next rod run. Yeah, I've thought about getting one of those scooters. That would be nice. They're real pricey. They're almost 3 grand for these little battery operated scooters. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Shannon Giuliano says, hi, Ron. Terry Cockerham. Last time we were there, the trolley was free. Yeah, that's changed. They're not free anymore. Nothing's for free, but it's very affordable. Randy McGrew liked the Bronco show. I was impressed, Randy. I didn't know what to expect. Last year's was really small. I did a video on it, but I never posted it because it was just too small, and it didn't have any excitement. This one really was packed. They had 1,000 registered Broncos, and more showed up. How many they didn't even know. They had no clue. Probably twice as much. And they had lots of food vendors there. They had lots of equipment vendors, parts vendors. I mean, they were everywhere. It was a really good turnout. And it impressed me the way that they set it up. It was very nicely done. And that's at the visitor center in Townsend, which you should go there. And that's a video that's going to be coming up, is the Townsend Visitor Center. That's always a fun place to go, I think. Ronnie Crane, hi Shannon, Street Rider Willie is, yeah, not walking 6 miles. No, that's a long walk, and I did that many times. I went up and down and up and down. It's like, whoa, I'm getting tired. But it's like I didn't. As I'm walking, I go, I need to get that. Need to get that, and I got so much more video than I'll ever use, and of course I'll delete most of it now because I don't need it. And I don't like. I really don't like running old shows. A lot of tubers do. They just to get clicks. It's uh, I mean, once the show is over, it's over. It's like after a few months, everybody's going to watch it who already watched it. You run something from 2, 3, 4 years ago. Why would you watch something from 2 or 3? Nothing's the same 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. Nothing. This place has changed in 6 months. So if you're running something from a year or more, it's like you're probably not going to see that place anymore, or it's already changed. So I try to keep it fresh. That's why you don't see me rerun old stuff. The old Boyd's Bear building had escalators inside. Really? It was that large and really nice. I never remember. It was Chad. Chad, my eyes won't focus on that one. Galvanator. Galliv- Gallivanator. Vanator. Gallivanator. Okay, I got it. Took me a little while to get that. Ron Schaefer. Back at you, Shannon. How's the crowd on Wednesday, you think? Not bad. Wednesday's pretty good, dear. Charlene Cholera, or Cholera. I'll go with Cholera. Is that better? Cholera. Is that Italian? Cholera. Charlene Cholera. Sounds it. How's the crowd on Wednesday? It's not bad. Wednesday's Mountain of Midweek. People really don't usually get in here until around Thursday and Friday. That's when it starts to pick up and ramp up a little bit. But Wednesday's always a good day to get out and about and see things. Those that's a day that I would suggest go to the attractions that are normally very crowded on weekends. Get that over with, and then when the weekend comes, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you can then go out of town. You can drive to those places that are never crowded, and and check those things out. You'll thank me later for that, because if you try to save the weekend for doing the attractions, you're going to be spending most of your day in line waiting to see the attractions, like Anarchista and Ober Gatlinburg, or any of the ones here in Pigeon Forge or Sevierville. You're going to spend a lot of time standing in line. So get them over with early in the week, and then go out during the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Just start going to see all the scenery and all the cool stuff. And then you go, wow, we had a great weekend. We got to see a lot of stuff. Miss Marie, oh, come here and sit. People are asking about you. We got to have Miss Marie. Come on, come on, come on. And you do the chats so that I can take a break. Come on. Here, here, here. Sit somewhere over here. She's done with her shower.
Where are we?
I don't know. We left off at DJI. You have 7 days test drive in most states, full refund. Yeah, that's right. That's very true. Go to DJI, 7 full days. Oh, let me move this back so you can see Miss Marie. There's Miss Marie. Miss Marie. She's so cute.
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah. She's got a busy day today. There. Trying to get that to stay there. Excuse me, I'm just messing with the microphone. There.
I don't know where are you?
Bring this down a little bit. You don't know where we are? Let me lower this a little
Back
bit.
at Cha Shannon, Ron Schaefer. How's the crowd on Wednesday, you think?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's kind of like where I just left off.
You have 7 days test drive in most states.
Yeah, that's true.
Full refund for new cars.
Yeah, they don't like you to bring them back though. They don't like that. And what you got to do is make sure they don't sell your car before that, because then you're really out of luck. You know, if you because once you do that, they could sell your car.
Terrell Kakaram, the Ford dealer here, doesn't like me. I come in, I want the car, and it will be on X plan. Ford tells them what the car will sell for. And Michelle Tasty Dishes wanted you to be with them when they're going to buy a car. She said, "We need new car. Can you go with us?"
Oh, sure, I'll go with you. I love to put them on the hot seat. I Nothing sucks more than buying
I
a
don't
new
want
car.
to. I'm the one who feel embarrassed.
She gets embarrassed because I sometimes bang on the table or I stand up. The person who stands up over the desk wins.
The street rodder really used to be a salesman.
Really, street rata. So you know what I'm talking about. About behind the door by the manager.
He said I got pissed and they paid.
Yeah, you got to even yell for your money. And I had a lot of my friends who were salesmen and good people, but the manager always tried to screw them out of money. Always tried to screw them out of their commission. And I didn't like that. It's like these guys work hard. Most of them have kids. And
Bonnie said that she didn't know that what DJI said that you can drive it for 7 days.
yeah, by law, you're allowed, if you buy a new car, not a used car, a new car, you have 7 days to return it with like no questions. Now, of course, if you get in an accident, you can't return it. You gotta call your insurance company. But if you don't like the car in 7 days, you can bring it back for a full refund, and they're supposed to give you back your car. But the clinch is sometimes they wholesale your car, so you'll be without a car, and they know that. So then they go, well, I guess you got to take that new car that you don't like now because your car is gone. Car dealers are street rodder Willie. No offense, but you know what I mean. The salesmen are a lot like a vacuum cleaner salesman, and you know the guys I'm talking about. The real scallywags.
Mark Morrow said you always save up and pay cash so you get the best deal. Never act like you have to have that car that
That's right.
day.
Never say I have to have it, because all right there you got $3,000 to $5,000 you just added to the price. But never tell them you're paying cash. Never. You don't tell them, because that's in the first four questions. They're going to ask you: you trading it in, or you selling it, or do you want us to buy it? Your answer is, I haven't made up my mind what I'm going to do with it. Never answer that question, because what they're doing is they're loading their guns with ammunition to take to the manager. Because if you tell them you're going to sell it, they're not going to give you top dollar for it. What they'll do is move the numbers over to the new vehicle and raise it up. If you're going to trade it in, if you tell them right up front, what they're going to do is undersell your car and put the numbers into the new car, so you're going to pay more for it. It's all a scam, and they really should. You would think in the 21st century that you could just walk into a car dealership, say, I want that right there, and I want to be out of here in an hour, and the price should be at the lowest price, but it's never ever pay the sticker price. Never ever pay the sticker price.
The street rider said, I sold 150, what is that, euro? Brand new, and gave the couple everything they wanted. The
Very good.
manager didn't know what to do.
No, he didn't. That's probably why you got in trouble a lot, because it's the extras, right, Street Router? It's the extras where they make their money. The undercoating, the sealant paint. Let me tell you something. Oh God, people, don't fall for this. First of all, the car already comes with undercoating on it. You're paying for something you're not going to get. The paint sealant, it's already been sealed by the factory. They try to get you for all these little things that are already in the car. When they want to do the dealer prep and delivery, tell them to stuff it. It's already there. It's already delivered. You have to pay it because you ordered it. It's called a floor plan, and the dealer has to have X amount of cars on the lot every month. They pay for it. They don't have to make you pay for the floor plan. I should do a show just on how to buy a new car.
Nancy Kraken is asking which scenic chairlift is longer ride, Uber or Anarchist?
Anarchist is better, much slower,
Longer?
longer and slower. Anarchist goes slower. Uber gets you up there quick, and
No,
Uber is very low.
yeah, it's Skylift is longer.
Skylift is pretty long, but there's nothing at the top. You go to the top of Skylift, you're going to walk across the bridge, walk back, and you're done. And Akista has a whole bunch of stuff to do at the top of the mountain, and they're building more stuff. My pick would be Anarchista first, Skylift second, and Ober Gatlinburg third.
IB Rowdy, can you tell us more about Sakura?
What would you like to know? There's been a couple of videos out there, and named, I won't say any names, but they didn't do the business any justice. And I think it was a deliberate poke into our eye, but that's okay because I wear glasses so they can't poke my eye. It's an excellent restaurant. It is a very clean restaurant. All through the day, that place is clean because somebody sent me an email, one of the other person's subscribers, and was blasting me saying all of these places are dirty, all of these places are no good. And I sent back, when were you last there? And being that you haven't been there, one of them haven't been there, how can you condemn something you've never seen? So don't listen to a lot of these yahoos that don't know what they're talking about. It's a great place, great food, always clean, great people, family owned and operated. And if it wasn't good, there wouldn't be lines going around there on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, if you're going to go there around
Saturday,
11.
Sunday or Wednesday?
Well, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, but all weekend long, they're busy. But go there early. I would suggest they open at 11. Go there at 11 o'clock. Go there. Don't waste your time waiting online. Oh, that rhymes. Don't waste your time. That's a new title. Don't waste your time waiting online at a restaurant. You're here to have fun in the Smoky Mountains, not stand online for an overpriced steak or a $200 hamburger or whatever. You want to eat your food, get the heck out, and enjoy your ride. Let me tell you something. No matter what restaurant you go to in Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, or Gatlinburg, it's not worth waiting 2 hours. The food isn't that good. Okay? It's only food. You're either going to get a burger, a steak, or chicken. Now, how good can you make any one of those where it's worth standing online for 2 hours? The answer is none. You can't. It's just food.
DJI said everyone hit that subscribe and like button.
Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. I really want to get to 3,000. Hello, help me get Marie said she would leave me if we didn't get to 3,000 by the end of tonight. My bags are already packed.
Ozzy the Cockatoo said yes.
Ozzy.
Stop at the Saints in Elkman.
Yes, isn't that great? The sinks at Elkmont. Oh man, it is so pretty there.
What is that cricket two-seater? The street rotor wheelie skid. Cricket two-seater.
Cricket two-seater. Who makes that? I'm not sure. Cricket?
Ralph Webb said, "Hi everyone, just got back home from today from spending a week in Pigeon Forge area.
Did you have fun?
Ready to come back."
Hopefully you had a good time.
Ozzy said to Street Rotor, "Get a cooler scooter."
A cooler, yeah, weren't they fun? Amanda, weren't those great? And go to coolerscooter.com. Coolerscooter.com.
Rita said those scooters were pretty cool.
They were cool, and they got a cushion on them too. It's basically a cooler, a blue cooler that you can find at Walmart, and it's bolted down on a frame with a battery inside and a big battery too. And it's got a cushion, like a boat cushion on the top of it. It looked really good, and it really zipped along because if you look in our video and our outros and during the video, man, those things took off. You hit that throttle, and that thing went. I want one of those.
DJI said, "Welcome, Ralph. Wish we could meet up. I have been so busy."
Yes, he has.
There's somebody that was last night looking for us.
Yes, I know, and we weren't around, so we're going to do a meetup this week. We're going to, and I apologize, but we couldn't get there. So what we'll do is there's quite a few people who want to do a meet and greet, so we'll do one this week. We're getting together what? Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's up to you. Tuesday.
All right, you tell me, you guys that want to get together, you have 2 days to pick, Tuesday or Wednesday. How many of you want to do Tuesday? How many of you want to do Wednesday? And then we'll get together and we'll meet and greet. So you guys put in your just put in Tuesday or Wednesday. Marie will count them down, and that's what we'll do.
We have to meet up. We have to go on Saturday night and then Wednesday night because we don't know who's going to show up.
Yeah, Saturday night we'll meet in front of the firehouse, weather permitting. If it's raining, we do not go out. And it was raining here Saturday night, so that was one of the things. That was another reason, but we couldn't get there. But if it's raining, we can't do it. There's no place. There's no sanctuary there, and you can't go under the the pavilion there because it'd be too loud with the rain coming down. You won't be able to hear each other because it's a metal roof, and it would be really loud under. It's echoey in that whole area.
Ralph Webb said we were busy too, just run out of time.
Yeah, it goes by quick, doesn't it?
Ozzy said, "I know Rita loved them. Ozzy would love it." Michelle Takes the Dishes said, "I seen others doing Sakura Japanese buffet review since you all did your review.
Yeah.
I love your review best.
Thank you.
We are visiting there on our next visit."
I think you'll enjoy it very much. Remember, get there early though, because Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday is the $8.95 all you can eat, and that place is crazy on Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Crazy.
Good evening to Rita.
Hi, Rita.
Ozzy the Cockatoo, Barney, and Michelle.
Yeah.
And Sandy. Everybody said hi.
Hi. Just you guys that are in town, let us know Tuesday or Wednesday. You pick the day, we'll be there. Those are the 2 days that she's free. Otherwise, it's just going to be me and you.
Oh, David Fontaine said hi too.
David says
Ronnie. So Ronnie Crane is here. So I'm asking you, when are you going to plan to meet Ronnie? Are you going to be back?
Tuesday or Wednesday and Saturday? The Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Tuesday, anytime during the day. Let's 12 noon would be nice. Either Tuesday or Wednesday. That's high noon.
On Tuesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday. We're going to let them decide. I guess you don't pay attention when I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm just repeating what you said.
Okay, Tuesday or Wednesday. You guys decide. You let us know, and then we'll do it. Tuesday or Wednesday, 12 noon. You pick the day, and then Saturday.
Hold on a minute. Tuesday, Wednesday, 12 noon?
Mm-hmm. You don't have any plans.
What about my Sunday church? All right, I will.
I'll drop you off at church. Her 2 days off, it's either church or going to the parlor. Going to the it's like, no, you got to make up your mind here, girl.
Okay.
What have we missed? Don't go back, go forward. I think we've covered everything.
Working on game.
Let us know Tuesday or Wednesday, noon. Oh, high noon, Tuesday or Wednesday. You pick the spot. Now, my suggestion is don't do restaurants at 12 noon in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, or Sevierville. Everybody goes at 12 noon. Everybody. Pick 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Always between 2 and 4. Those are the best times to go to a restaurant. That's when the crowd is least because they've already had their lunch and it's too early for dinner. At least you can get in, usually with a minimal wait, and eat and relax. You go 12 noon, everybody wants to go to lunch at 12 noon. Not a smart idea in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and Sevierville because you will stand. What'll happen is 12 noon will turn into 1 o'clock waiting. Okay, so if you go after the crowd is subsiding, then you'll get in and you won't have to wait on a long line.
Street runner Willie Skid said that's the little golf carts you're seeing.
The little crickets, is that what that is? I don't know if they called
Probably.
it, they definitely called it a cooler scooter, coolerscooter.com. The other little ones I was looking at, they're pricey, Street Router. I think they started at 2,500 and went up from there. It's just got wheels and a battery. Why do I need to pay almost 3 grand for that? That's ridiculous. Somebody, hey David, look up, or DJI, look up coolerscooter.com and tell us how much it costs. Go with the base model and then tell us what the high end model is. If there is, I'm sure they have amenities on there and stuff like that. But the one those kids had everything on it. It had headlights, brake lights, horn, it had the cooler, and a pretty good sized battery on the inside. It didn't have one of those little lithium batteries, which, like those Cricket scooters, they have the lithium ones. They're only good for about 2.5 hours. These kids were saying they've been on it for over 20 something hours and it
Yeah.
didn't go, and it wasn't even low yet.
Hello and good evening to Annette from Wisconsin.
Annette from Wisconsin, how are you? Good to see you here.
It's Street Router Willie Skid. Best thing to do is don't say anything at all when the salesman gives you price because
Hmm.
first one it speaks, they know they got you.
First, what do I always tell you? First person speaks loses.
Hmm.
They'll always ask you, right, Street Router? They'll ask you, well, how much you want to spend, or how much you want for your car. Don't answer it. You could be abrupt with these idiots, okay? Because they have an agenda and they do this all day long. So it's just a routine of questions that they ask, and then they decide how much they're going to charge you for the car.
Terrell said I work for a tier one supplier for Ford, and then Street Router Willie Skid said we had what you call salesman and then senior salesman.
Mm-hmm.
And you use the managers against the salesmen to
Mm-hmm.
make you think they are working for you.
And they're not. When they tell you, I'm going to go talk to my manager. Let me tell you what goes on back there. They usually sip on their coffee, eat a donut, and laugh. Here's another little thing. In Street Rod, I don't know if you're aware of this, and this I got firsthand because they showed me. When they leave the room, notice they always have the phones that have the little push buttons. They put that on intercom, and when they go back to the manager's office, if you're talking with your wife or your significant other, you're going, well, honey, we can only afford this, honey, and we can only do that. They're writing that down and they're using that against you. When they leave the room, remember, I've done this before,
Mm-hmm.
they monitor your conversation. These guys are real scallywags. So you got to go in there and you stand firm and then stand firm again. You don't let them tell you what you're going to pay for it. You tell them what you're going to pay for it and be ready to get up and leave. Remember when we left
Yeah,
that one?
Northeast Ken said you got to love buying a new car. My wife got up and left as soon as I told the salesman,
Mhm.
just like what you did.
Good for her.
Hey, I drove your old car here. I can drive it back home.
Yeah,
LOL. I
yeah.
wouldn't budge on the price.
No, don't. Because either they want your business or don't. Always go at the end of the month and don't let your emotions sell you because you
Mark
want the
Morrow
color,
said,
and don't let your wife, and no offense, don't let your wife convince you that's the one I really want. You got to talk to each other before you go in that door and say, here's the deal.
Mark said, you basically have to do them the way they are doing you.
There you go. They're dancing all over you. Join the dance and dance all over them. Be prepared to get up and walk out. Remember when we unloaded the car and then
Mm-hmm.
give me my stuff back. Bring the car back around. The guy just about crapped in his pants. I said, we're not doing the deal. Not doing the deal at all. And they thought they had us. What
But
are you
then
doing?
when you called, but then when the manager called you back,
Hmm.
why did you?
I talked to him, but I said the deal is done. We're not doing it. We didn't do the deal. We never got that car. Remember, we drove to Asheville and got
Yeah,
the
you
car.
were so mad.
I was so mad. So I said, the hell with it. I don't need the car. Like he said, I drove there in my car. I'm going to drive home with my car. And if I'm not getting in a new car, because they always play on your emotions. They play that you have it in your head. You're going to come home and the neighbors are going to see your brand new car and you're beep, beep, look at this, and who cares? Who the hell cares? Just don't go in there. Go in there with the expectations to get up and walk out.
Street Rider Willis kid car comes fully loaded. They take everything out before prep.
Yeah,
Floor mats.
floor mats.
I've seen new trucks come in trailered hitch next week. All the trailer
All
hitches
stuff gone.
gone.
Everything is off. And the way to know what that car comes with is before you go, look up the car, and there's plenty of places you can go to find out what the car comes with as stock at the price that you think you're going to be paying.
The Street Rider said tires and mags that will really get you.
Yeah,
Asi the Kakatu said Sakura is wonderful. You won't be sorry.
no, you want, and I've had a lot of people say that. And if you notice on the video that I did go up to people and notice none of them were shocked or offended. They were happy and they told me that they come here often and they love that place. If they didn't, they wouldn't be coming there often. And the two gentlemen were there, come from Gatlinburg on the regular to Sakura. Now, these guys don't have to drive all the way from Gatlinburg to Sakura,
Uh-huh.
but they know that it's good food.
Street Rider Willis kid said take tires off one truck, put on
Yep,
another one just to make sale.
yep.
Susan said, remember what Daddy used to say about used car salesmen? They're so crooked, they screw them into the ground when they
When they
die.
die, it's true. They
No offense to anyone.
No, it's not. They've gotten such a bad reputation because of the bad ones that make that experience such an unpleasant experience. I'd rather go to the dentist than go buy a new car because I know what I'm going to get at the dentist. I'm going to be in pain and probably, I'm not going to be very happy when I leave. I want to go to a car dealership, get my car, drive home, and I want to have a pleasant experience. I don't want to feel like I just dropped my pants and they gave it to me because that's usually how I felt until I got smart. And it never happens anymore.
Cheryl said, I have only seen two videos for Sakura. One yours and one someone else, and both said it was good.
Yeah, well, the other someone else didn't. The other someone else, first of all, didn't give you a tour of the whole
We always have a good
buffet. And
time.
and the problem that I found in that video was they had mentioned they were there a couple of years ago. They failed to mention that they've doubled the size of the buffet line. There used to be two hot bars. Now there are four hot bars with over 60 entrees, and that includes dessert and a hibachi bar and all that stuff, the sushi. It just wasn't mentioned. And you know the reason why? I'll tell you the reason why. They didn't ask permission from the owners to do a video. They went in there with their phone, grabbed some food, sat down, sucked it down, and then gave a review. I go to the management and to any restaurant I go to, ask permission, and then work out with them what we're going to shoot, what we're going to talk about, what needs to be promoted more than other. I do a professional job. I don't just go in, hog down stuff, and go out and give a review.
Ralph Webb said, we always have a good time when we're there. It's why we come back every year. Sandy Connolly said, I love Sakura. It's good. We will be in the Smokies May 22nd to 30th.
Hope to see you. That's good coffee, good
Tim
honey.
Ohm said, picture froze but still have sound.
This picture,
I don't know. Bonnie Richardson, Wednesday.
does yours for no? Yours is coming in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
must be your phone.
Wednesday at 12 noon.
Wednesday. All right, that's the first one so far. All right, we got one. I'm open for both days.
DJ said everything is good here.
Okay. Must be their phone.
Team Mom said working again.
Okay.
Terrell Cockeram at Sandy Connolly. We will be leaving when you are arriving.
Oh, stay another day.
Look at that. Spaceman Dudley, Jeff and Marie. It's Spaceman.
Spaceman, you're something else. He was down here,
Yes.
and he was there at the meet when
He
we were
was,
there.
yes, and
How
but
could you
then
not have
I
seen
don't know.
Elvis? How could you not have seen Elvis? I mean, you may not see horror eye, but Elvis, it's damn, he's right there on the road.
Ronnie Crane said, "I'm open anytime, my friend." All right. Well, then we'll see you. We'll stop by at Tuesday and
No, what's her name want to do Wednesday?
Wednesday too, Bonnie.
Okay, which day?
We're going there twice. We're
Twice?
going Tuesday and Wednesday
Where?
night.
Where are we going? No, not
The
Wednesday
fire
night.
subs.
Fire.
Wednesday
She's going to confuse you. You're never going
12
to
noon.
find us.
12 noon.
12 noon. Where?
At the fire subs, right?
At both days? I already said pick a day. So you got to find it Wednesday. Wednesday at noon. We could either meet. I would like to meet you all at the pavilion on Wednesday because then I could bring donuts and.
Where is the pavilion?
Oh, honey, the pavilion. Just get in the car. I'll take you there.
Okay.
Wednesday at noon at the pavilion next to the Old Mill Restaurant. Okay, the Patriot Park Pavilion. PPP. Wednesday at noon. We will be there. Anyone else wants to join? Wednesday at noon, Patriot Park Pavilion, and I'll bring donuts.
Dean is asking Jeff and Marie, where do you like to go on vacation to? I haven't
I
thought
haven't
about
thought of that. We're where I'm where I always wanted a vacation, so I feel like I'm always on vacation here. She likes Asheville. I like Asheville, but I don't know if they're full swing. I like that area, and I really want to go to North Carolina in the gem area because I want to soak up some gems. And where else? Um, when we can, we'll probably fly out somewhere, and maybe we'll take you guys along with us, virtually. And but it's not can't go anywhere. You still can't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's the one thing I like to fly.
Yeah, we want to go somewhere, but you can't go anywhere because they still want to quarantine you. And so it's like I don't want to do that. I've had enough a year of that nonsense. I'm not doing it again.
John Esper said, "Good evening to you both from Columbus, Ohio."
Thank you.
Ronnie Crane, Sakura is on my list.
Yeah, it should be on everybody's list. And please remember, when you go in there, let them know you saw it on Vacation Station TV YouTube. Don't give the other guys any promotion and don't get them any clicks, all right? Because they didn't earn it. As far as I'm concerned, you guys look at them and you tell me what video stands above, head and shoulders above.
Dean at John Esper OH. Street Router Willis Kid, I think the cooler scooter is 1200.
Okay.
DJ, I said it's about 500 to 700.
Okay. Did you look that up?
Michelle stays to dishes. Make sure to hit the like. What do you
Like,
call
comment, and
like
subscribe.
up,
And
guys.
the notification bell is very important because then you'll be alerted when the new videos come up, and that also helps with our analytics.
And then Street Router Willis Kid, and do not sign a paper at all.
No, sign. A lot of times these guys will go, they'll work up this rough sheet and they go, well, you signed here to approve it. No, I'm not signing any. I don't need to sign this because if I sign it, it means I agree to it. No matter what you say, remember, words are hearsay in court. Black and white is the law, so you don't sign anything.
Yeah, listen to this. Mark said, never buy a new car. Always buy a demo or later.
Yep, a
so
year old.
someone else pays the depreciation on the car and
That's very
breaks the
true.
car in. Me and my wife just got back from our vacation there. We tried out all the restaurants you recommended, and they were all great, especially Fester's and Teasters. It's our favorite.
Very good. There's some really good restaurants here, and all you got to do is beat the crowd.
Terrell Cockerams at Vacation Station TV. You are 5 by 5 here. What do you mean 5 by 5?
I guess 5 star. I guess that's good. I hope so.
T67068. Thank you all for the channel. We are driving up this coming weekend. Do you have any what? Oh, she deleted it. Okay,
All right, well,
or
resend
whoever.
it, or one of our
Okay,
moderators, something could have been
okay.
said there. They know nothing personal. Our moderators don't let anything personal go out about us.
Ronnie Crane said, "Sound good to me at the park."
Yeah, the park, Wednesday at noon. Come on by, please do. And anyone else who wants to come, just come. Just be at Patriot Park at noon. And it's
Spaceman Dudley, Jeff, ever heard of Little Switzerland, North Carolina?
absolutely been there many times. Very nice place. Now I haven't been there in a long time. I don't know if they shut down or how they were affected with the pandemic. I do not know. If anybody does, share that with us, because it's like going into Switzerland. It's all chalets and it's all twisty turny. It's very cute. They got fudge shops and all the cool little things. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the village in Gatlinburg very much.
Oh,
It
okay.
very twisty turny, but the more chalet type style. Very cute. Very very nice.
And then Ronnie Crane, he will meet us on their high noon Wednesday.
Very good. Thank you. Good. 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 Bring your cameras and your phones.
Mark said, I talked to the manager at the restaurant about there being so many help signs everywhere, and
Yeah.
he said that a lot of the workers are quitting and they are having to bring in people from Jamaica.
Yep. Yep.
Bonnie said,
Speaking of that, wait, before you go to that, I
okay,
just passed by a place today. First of all, driving down to pick up Miss Marie, I saw more help wanted signs than I've seen in a long time. One of them happened to be maintenance at one of the hotels, like I think it was the Old Forge Inn on Pigeon Forge. Maintenance 16.75 an hour. What's wrong with that? That's pretty good money. That's not bad. You know, by now you guys have to have gone through your stimulus checks. You're probably now freaking out because there's not going to be another one. Don't listen to this crap on YouTube. There's not going to be another one. That's over. You better get your butt out of your mama's basement and get to work.
Bonnie said, sounds good. See you Wednesday at the park.
Great. Great.
Of if I can't show because of mom.
Bring mom. Throw in the trunk. Bring mom.
Mark said he said they need to build more affordable housing for the workers because there isn't enough.
There isn't enough. A lot of the workers live in Newport or what are some of the other places? Seymour, Newport, Knoxville, and they need affordable housing. They call it Section 8, call it whatever you want, but they need affordable housing so people can work here and survive.
A spaceman said Carl says people speak with forked tongue.
Absolutely. The moment they open their mouth, they're lying. Now, as
Why?
soon as
They
you
are
go in
like the
there,
devil?
no, it's forked tongue, both sides. They
Forked
talk out
tongue.
both sides of their
Oh,
mouth.
okay.
As soon, just know this going in. They're going to lie to you from the first handshake. That's a lie because they don't really care about you or saying hello. So it's a lie from that moment until you get the keys and drive out of there. So as long as you know
Terrell,
that,
yeah.
don't believe one thing that they say.
Mm-hmm. Terrell said at Vacation Station TV, it was when someone said video frozen. It means audio and video is good here.
Okay. It probably was their phone just was acting up like this phone used to or my old phone used to act up.
Mark Moore said we went to the local borough and six workers walked out on them while we were there.
Wow.
Primo Stoker, love your videos,
Thank you.
but less of packed like sardines and how crowded it is would be more inviting.
I do the titles for a reason, and I know sometimes you may not like them, but I'm following analytics, and I've been watching analytics very, very carefully. And everything is about the first 3 words that you've got to make sure that you've got everything in certain order, and I've been studying that. And so I do what I have to do.
Annette from Wisconsin. Hey, Spaceman Dudley, I'll have to look up Little Switzerland
Little
now.
Switzerland. It was very very cute. I remember I went there not only with my parents but many years after that. It was always fun to go to. There was no Pigeon Forge then, and Gatlinburg was just a ski resort back in those days.
Mark Morrow, I am an
Mark,
ex
how are you?
trucker. 5 by 5 means you are coming clear and loud.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mark. I'm not a trucker, so I wouldn't know, but thank you. Now I've learned something new. 5 by 5. Thank you.
Ozzy the Cockatoo, we really like Seymour.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice places in Seymour. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's that's going the other way. It's not, there's not so many mountains there. The further you go, like Sevierville, Seymour, Newport, it gets less and less mountains. It's going towards Knoxville. We like it up here in the mountains.
Street Rotter Willis Kid just looked up cooler scooter on Amazon 1149.00.
What?
One Amazon 1149.00.
$1,149.
Oh, the price.
Eleven hundred
Okay.
forty. That's a lot cheaper than 2,500 to 3,000. You know.
Dean said, Jeff, they will need jobs in September. Party over unless Uncle Joey gives them more money.
I don't think it's going to happen. You hear them talking about it, and the only reason they're doing that is to keep you unemployed. You got to remember this. They want you to be unemployed. They want you to keep not working, because what will happen is those jobs will dry up. And that's what they want. That's how socialism gets a hold of you. When there's no jobs, then you start going, please, could I have more gruel? Remember that from,
Mark said the manager told me he drives from Knoxville.
yep, a lot of people drive from Knoxville here. And that's because there isn't a lot of work in Knoxville. A lot of the places have closed down in Knoxville. This is the only place that is booming. And I even
From
got some
Knoxville?
nasty comments on my one of the videos that, um, oh, this place should be shut down. COVID is running rampant. It is not. It is not. It's, you drank the Kool-Aid, whoever you are out there, and you believe it is. This thing is over and done with. Now, granted, if you're in an inner urban area where people are constantly licking each other's fingers, yeah, that could be. It's spread out, but we're in the mountains. We are in the mountains. And even when there's a lot of people here, they're outside.
The spaceman said, Hi, Annette. I've never been, but have traveled close by there. Almost got attacked by coy dogs along the road.
Hmm.
Wife had to roll window up. One about jumped on hood
Wow.
while car was in motion.
Wow.
Spaceman Dudley. Mark, I've never heard of 5 by 5 New one on me.
Yeah.
Charlie Bouvet. Hi, Marie and Jeff. I'm
Hi,
back
Charlie. You're
drinking
back.
some Tennessee moonshine. Charlie.
Charlie, you bought some moonshine while you were down here? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I bet he did. Elvis, hello everybody. Give me some of that moonshine.
Charlie is the Elvis.
Yeah, Charlie's the Elvis. You can see him on our latest videos. Charlie, I'm trying to remember which video. You said number 3, but I did 12 videos, so I don't know which. I know what kind of which ones you're in. I'll just send you all 3 of those, and then you can just filter through the ones you want. But Charlie really did a great job of an Elvis. He looks like him, acts like him, and performs like him. And we were honored to have him come to us and hang around with us. And we
He
did
will
that for
come
2
back
days.
again September.
September
I
he's
can't
going to
wait.
be here.
I can't wait.
I
Bring your
can't wait
wife
either,
too.
Charlie. We're going to have a good time. I know we're going to have a good time. And that's when I want everybody to come out. We're going to do it again Friday and Saturday night in September. You come out. We'll leave Miss Marie home, the old lady. She can have
Yeah,
her warm
because
milk.
I have work.
She, oh, I want to go. Can we go home yet? Can we go home now?
Dean, YouTube knocked down the picture quality one notch on live streams. Although Vegas live stream guys are complaining. What do you mean by this?
But it's not clear, or it is? Because I'm looking at her phone and it's clear. I'm running at 1080p. I don't think there's anything
All
else
the
on.
Vegas live stream guys are complaining.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Annette from Wisconsin. Yikes, spaceman. Koi dogs are wild dogs.
Koi dog, yes.
Less packed like sardines. Primo Stoker. Less packed like sardines.
Less. It was definitely very crowded during those times that I did
Where
those
is your
videos.
cell phone?
It's right there. If you're looking at it,
Oh.
it's the one with the video on. There's nothing else on. I'm running straight. In fact, you know what else I did this week? On the computers, I ran, and DJI, you'll appreciate this. I ran straight Ethernet cable to the computers, through the walls, through the floors. Had to climb all around, drilling holes, running cable. So now we're running direct. Now, not on the phone. You can't do that on the phone.
Michelle tastes the dishes, heading off for the night. Good night,
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank
And
you
once
for
again,
stopping.
congratulations on your new baby. What? A daughter. New baby. She had a new baby daughter.
Oh.
10.5 pounds.
Wow.
That's a big one.
That's healthy.
That's a big one.
Rita Diana. Hi, Jeff and
Hi,
Marie.
Rita. Where you been?
It was a pleasure to meet you,
Yes,
Jeff.
it was. We had a good time, and you got a hug too. I got to hug Rita, and Rita hugged me. That was nice. That was sweet.
Mark Morrow, he said he would move to Pigeon Forge, but he cannot find a place because as soon as something comes up, it's gone.
Is this Mark?
Yeah.
Mark, listen to me today. Hear me tomorrow. You don't want to buy anything in Pigeon Forge, and you don't want to buy
Let me
in
get.
Gatlinburg, and you don't want to buy in Sevierville. If I mean, yes, you could buy there. I'm not saying not to buy, but you got to have a lot of money. My suggestion is go to Townsend, which is just over the hill here. It's still What are you looking for,
Your cell phone?
honey? That's the cell phone where we're videotaping from right
Oh,
now. E. She's looking at the cell phone right in front of her face. Listen to me. The views are just as nice up from here as they are in Townsend. Nice. Property is affordable. It's not overcrowded, not even close to overcrowded. You're in the National Forest. It's right up against you. The National Forest, you're close to Knoxville, much closer to Knoxville than you are from here, Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. And you're also closer to Cades Cove and Gatlinburg the back way through the foothills. Please check out Townsend.
Rita said Charlie was excellent.
Yeah, he was. He was great. He was
Terrell,
funny.
Terrell at Spaceman Dudley said, here coy dogs are coyotes.
Yeah.
Susan Louise, it's clear. Mark Morrow said, 5 by 5 is the same as saying loud and proud.
Loud and proud.
Charlie Bouvet said, Bouvier.
Bovier.
Thanks, y'all. Elvis will be back.
Yeah, I hope so. Hey, Charlie, did you like your sweatshirts? Did you have to fight over those sweatshirts? You and Daryl?
Nathan said, I'm so proud of you, lol.
Thank you.
Mark said, I'm an older trucker, Spaceman. Spaceman said, yes, Terrell, usually mixed in with a pack. These were, but also mixed breeds with a pack.
Yeah, once they start interbreeding those pack dogs, I mean, they get really crazy wild. You've got to be careful out there. There's a lot of
Rita
them.
said hi to Ozzy. Ralph Webb, the term 5 by 5 refers to signal quality. 5 by 5 is clear and strong.
Clear and strong. It's the top of the needle, 5 by 5.
Hi, Ashley. You are watching Jurassic Park.
I watched today in between cleaning and stuff. I was watching Prometheus. What a good sci-fi movie that is.
Prometheus?
Yeah, it was
Can I
a
watch
really
that
good
too?
sci-fi movie.
Can I watch that too?
Yeah, sure. It's a
Was
great
that the
movie.
one that you were watching earlier?
Yes. And in between, I had to stop because I was outside feeding them and doing stuff, but I wouldn't stop. But I've seen it before, but it's a really good Prometheus.
Was that the one with the power?
No, that was another movie. No, that
Oh.
no, it wasn't a witchy movie.
Charlie Bouvier. Hi, Rita and Ozzy. Annette from Wisconsin. Hello, Ashley. Spaceman Dudley said, Mark, my dad drove truck for Time DC and Super Service. And Charlie said hi to Ashley. And the Spaceman said hello to Ashley. Matthew 4810. Hi. Hello, Matthew.
Hey, please
Um,
remember, any of you guys that may not have subscribed yet, please, 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 you see it right there, right? You see that right there? Hit it. Hit that subscribe button right there. Push it. I'm going to push it. Oh, I pushed it and I'm subscribed now.
William
Please.
Wiley. This is Bill and Barb from Henderson, North Carolina.
Hi, Bill and Barb.
We are still in discussion on when we will be coming, whether to be warm and beautiful this week.
It's going to be in fact, tomorrow it's going to be 80 degrees. And for the rest of the week, it's going to be for 2 days, it's going to be 80. And then it's going to kind of come down again into the normal 70s. I highly suggest the next couple of weeks you get here before any of the major events, which Marie forgot to bring the books up so we could talk about.
Oh, okay, I get it. Is it?
Miss Marie. Yeah, it's really nice, and none of the crazy stuff has started yet. So you want to get up here, and for the most part, the real rainy weather is going to be over now. You know, April showers bring May flowers. You know how that is. So yeah, come on up anytime. And Mark, I can't stress enough. Please check out Townsend. In fact, I saw a piece of property up there that I would buy in a moment, but somebody already bought it. It was stunning, absolutely stunning view. I've never seen anything so pretty. the way it was laid out when the guy cleared it, I was like, wow. I was stopped the car and had to look at it. I said, this is really a beautiful shot. So check out Townsend. You'll love the town. It's a cute little town. I really think you should. Spaceman does also have a coy wolf here. Yeah, size as a wolf. Yep. Temperament of a coyote. Yeah, you don't trust them. Don't you dare turn your back on them. You get a stick and you yell and scream and you swing and hit. Don't worry about hitting it. They're renegades. They're
This is Pigeon Forge,
okay.
calendar of events.
Okay, I want to get talk about some of that. Hi everyone, enjoyed your video. Thank you very much, Matthew 4810. Thank you so much, Matthew 4810. Matthew 48:10. I'm trying to remember that from the Bible. Matthew 48:10. I know that's a key passage. Thank you. 2 Corinthians 12:9 and 10. Check that out if you want to remember something important in your life. Tom W., I think I deleted my message. LOL. That's all right. I do it all the time. We're coming up this weekend and curious if you can tell us best time to drive to Cades Cove. Last time we were up there, it took about 4 hours to get through. Yeah, that's normal. My suggestions, Tom, get there early in the morning, as early as you can get there. First of all, the animals are out early in the morning. So if you get out there just after sunrise, now I can't remember when they opened the gate, but I'm guessing 8 o'clock, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. I would wait anyway. I'd wait for the ranger to open the gate. So you're the first one in, because that's when the bear are out. That's when the elk are out. If they don't have a lot of elk there, but all the other animals are out. But the bear for sure, the deer, you'll see them. If you wait till mid-morning or lunchtime, the animals go back into the woods. They retreat from the sunlight. And then you'd have to wait till sundown, and you don't want to wait that long. Get there early and get in and get out. It's an 11-mile loop, but it could take you 4 hours to go through. And that's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Don't go on weekends. I don't care what anybody says. Do not go there on the weekend. They really need to do something about that. They need to designate days that people can walk through or take non-motorized vehicles on the regular, like, Tuesday or Thursday, no motorized vehicles. And then you can hike in as much as you want. And maybe they can work something out where you don't have to walk 11 miles, because I wouldn't walk 11 miles. But like a little shuttle, something of that nature, bring a shuttle in and take you up and then loop you back. Because halfway through, there's a rest area. It's got machines that have candy and soda and water in it, and they have bathrooms for what you need to do. And right there, I would think that they could do a shuttle service where they could, even for a fee, if they could make some money on it, and support the park, support Cades Cove, and then you just go in half of that. You go 6 miles, and then they take you back to the beginning, and they just keep shuttling people in, and that would probably be an answer to their problem. But who am I? Who am I? Primo Stoker, another cool name. I love that. Primo Stoker. Love breakfast at Old Dad's. Yes. William Wiley has Rosie made an appearance tonight. Yes, she did, just before I left to pick up Marie. I was taking out the garbage, and she came up right behind me smelling the bag of garbage. And I told her, no, Rosie, you can't have that. No, I said, go eat the bird seed. And she just walked right past me, and she went and ate the bird seed. She left me alone. She doesn't bother me. And I think I mentioned this because I always wear black. I mean, black is my color. And a lot of times I'll have my black sweatpants on and black sweatshirt, so I look like a bear. So I think she thinks maybe I'm a bear, and she's cool with me. And she's a girl, I'm a guy. She might be in love with me. There could be love in the air. There could be. Ozzy the costume says, Tom, Sunday mornings are normally great. A lot of people are. Yeah, it's a good one too, Amanda. Sunday morning would be an excellent time to go. Earlier the better. Amanda, how early do they open up? Do you know? Can someone tell me? David Fontaine, DJI. How early does Cades Cove open? Because they lock the gates at night. After sundown, they lock the gates, so you can't go through there at night. Because the riffraff would go. Could you imagine the truckers and all the crazy kids destroying Cades Cove? And they would. I saw that today. I was so mad. I was so livid. I was driving down Parkway, and right in front where this the new T-shirt shop is, the gigantic T-shirt shop. Somebody had thrown out at least 4 bags of McDonald's right in the parking lot. All their drinks, all their bags, and that disgusted me because if I saw the person, I would go right up to the car and start throwing it back in their window, and I'd pull the driver right out of the window and get out of this town. You don't belong in here. Go back to the hole that you came out of. Go back to your dirty place. Losers. Prometheus is a sequel to, yes, it is. It's a sequel to Aliens. Yeah, and it's a good movie. It really is a good movie. Check it out, folks. Spaceman Dudley, coyotes are not afraid of people. Very curious and will come towards a person. Wolves are more skittish. Yes, that's true. Yeah, coyotes, you don't want them near you. They'll pack up on you. They're like some groups of people. They pack up on you. Make sure you have good gas before you go to Cades Cove. Yeah, there is no gas at all available in Cades Cove. It's 11 miles. Fill up before you go. Because if you run out of gas, there's no tow trucks, and there's zero cell service. You
Yeah,
cannot
and
get
bring
any cell
snacks.
service there.
And
So don't
bring
think about streaming live.
and
You need
bring
to come in on the picture a little bit.
and bring snacks.
Bring snacks. Now they do have water and soda and stuff there, but bring like a little cooler full of goodies, and
And water.
water, because there's no water fountains except for the rest area. That's the only place that there's water there. Dalbin Life, another cool name, another new name. Make sure you please subscribe. I really want to get to 3,000. All you people there that haven't subscribed or you new, please, please, please. She's looking for the phone again. Yeah, I know she is. Staring right at it. Just, where's your phone? Where's your phone? Da 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 da. Ow! She's pinching me. 1-800 Black and Blue. Call 1-800 Black and Blue. 1-800 Elderly Abuse. I'm old. T and Me Adventures. Hello. How are you,
Hello, Teresa.
Teresa?
So
Teresa and
how's
Tommy.
Miami? You're having a
Yeah,
vacation.
T and Me Adventures are in Miami. They're taking a vacation. So Tommy, I guess you're not going to be on the Circle Network this weekend. You're having a good time. You went to a nice Cuban restaurant. There's a lot of Cuban restaurants down in Miami. Try to get to the Keys, you guys. You're really close. It's just another 3-4 hours. Go to the Keys.
Are you gonna? I hope they will, right?
Yes.
They will do a video of the Keys,
I hope so. It's
the
really beautiful.
seashore,
I mean,
the
you're already
ocean,
down there. Go there.
the ocean. I miss that.
Well, the ocean's all through Miami, Lauderdale, and stuff, but the Keys, you're just there. You go over that nice long bridge. Have Teresa take videos on the GoPro 9 of the long, was it the Suncoast Bridge? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you had the Cuban food, which I misspelled the word that I was looking for. It's ropo viejo, which I like a lot. Ropo viejo means pulled pork, and it's in that special Cuban sauce, which I love very much. They don't do that here, unfortunately. DJ, hello, T and me. Charlie Bovair, is your sister Susan on? She was before, yes, Charlie. Just Susan, Charlie wants to talk to you. Local camera shops rent lenses really cheap. I'm thinking about renting a 1-500 glass for my trip. Good idea.
What is that? Renting a
Your lenses for your camera. Yeah, why not? If you're not going to use it after that, why not rent one? Because they're not cheap. Lenses are a few $100 and higher. Susan, there you go. Charlie, I'm Jess' older sister. Glad you got home safely. My older, crazier sister, Charlie. Yeah. Rita Deanna, is there a nicer route to take Gatlinburg rather than 40? Yeah, I thought it was going to lose my mind on the road again. Yeah, there's. You could take in on 441. It's kind of mountainy and twisty turny. Let me look into what you're looking for. I know you want something that's not traffic and congested, but 40 is always congested. There's just nothing you can do. You could come in off of 411. The exit before 407 is the exit will say 411. You take 411, it comes in the back way into Sevierville. It'll bring you into Sevierville, and you'll avoid a lot of the craziness. Tom W., thanks so much for the information regarding Cades Cove. Very helpful. We have some friends who own the Patriot Peddler on the Island. Oh, that's really nice in there, and we're coming to a visit. Very good. Looking forward to meeting you guys.
Peddler.
The Patriot Peddler.
Great
I know right
Patriot.
where it is. Yeah. William Wiley, Jeff, you have a great show. Thank you. But Miss Marie makes it special. Yeah, he does. Cannot
Ah,
wait to meet you. Yeah. Now imagine when I click this thing off, I have to still live what
I
I.
am not that bad.
Oh
Am I
my
that
God.
bad?
Yeah,
Am
yeah.
I that bad?
I really should just hook a camera to my head, do a GoPro on my head, and follow. You could follow me around for a day with Marie, and you can see why I really should be on antidepressants, or
No.
at least have a Thorazine big gulp every hour on the
No.
hour.
No.
Yeah,
Am I that bad?
you're pretty strange girl, David. That says 24 hours a day.
I was
Yes, I should, David, shouldn't I?
I was just asking you about earlier.
I know.
I just
He's looking for the phone. It's right there.
I just remember that the movie that you were talking about.
Prometheus.
No, the one
Oh, the magic in
with the
it.
power and the
The
magic
powers of magic. She
and
goes, "Has that got powers?"
yeah, the sword have
The
powers.
sword have powers, and I have to decipher these fragmented words and thoughts into a full thought in my head, and then to wonder why I'm like, yeah, 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 yeah.
I am not bad.
Ronnie Crane, I stopped at Gatlinburg Visitor Center and asked about the road with the overlook, and she told me I'd get lost. So, oh, that's wrong. She must have been having a bad. That's wrong. They're usually really
Who did?
friendly. Ronnie Crane went to the visitors. They're usually really, really nice there. You give me her name. If you can remember her name, I'll straighten that right out. They're supposed to be congenial, nice, and informative, not bitchy. I mean, if you want that, you go home, right?
Take it to Jeff.
Take it to Jeff. Ozzy, 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Now, is that always 7:30 or sundown? I guess 7:30. So 9 a.m. But I can tell you the people line up long before 9 a.m. I would be getting there at 8 and just hang around. And they do, by the way, there's as you drive into Cades Cove, there is a large parking lot on the left side of the road that people park in and have their breakfast there. There's no place to buy breakfast. They have breakfast or lunch. You just sit in a parking space. My suggestion would be is you get there early, bring a sandwich with you, bring coffee with you, and then get online, be the first few in, because then you won't have anybody in front of you. You'll get the view, you'll get the animals, you'll get the scenery. Because once the crowd gets in there, if you're driving, you're not going to enjoy the drive because it's stop and go, stop and go, stop. Remember how it was? It's
Yeah,
stop and
because
go.
there's a lot of cars in front of
A
us.
lot of cars, and everybody's stopping. They see a bird, they think it's a bear. Or if they see a bear, it's 300 yards away and it looks like a dot, and they slam on the brakes. I see a bear. Come on up here on the deck. There's plenty of bears right here. The team, the adventures. Hello, Marie and Jeff back. And oh, you're already back in Nashville. Oh man, that was a quick vacation. So you didn't get to go to the Keys, Tommy. Marie watched
Bye,
Jurassic Park. It's about
Tommy.
dinosaurs. David, wait till they direct the main NTS website. Spaceman Dudley actually is a true dinosaur. Tastes like chicken. I don't know.
What
I
now?
never had a dinosaur. Jeff Camping.
Oh.
Hey, buddy. Me and Tootsie made it safe. Very good. It's good to see you in town. Jeff, we're going to get together Wednesday at noon at the Pavilion. Remember where you and Tootsie were? Wednesday at noon. We're all going to be there. I guess a bunch of people are going to show up. So come on by. Come on by. Charlie Bavera, Susan, next time I'm in town, Pigeon Forge, in September. Love to. She's in Florida, Charlie. She lives in Florida. She's just not. She don't want to move up here. That's fine. She's missing all the good stuff. Rita Deanna, thank you. David Fontaine. Like I said, I thought it was Cades Cove website and gotten redirected to the Maine National Park website. Jeff, I'm going to kidnap you and help me move. I'm not good to anybody anymore moving. I can't pick up heavy stuff anymore. I used to be able. I could pack your house up. I could put that thing together like a puzzle and have everything put together, but I can't do that stuff anymore.
You can't anymore?
No, I can't live. I'm not allowed. I got 7 stents in my heart. That wouldn't be a good idea. I have a heart attack. T and me, do they have facilities anywhere on Cades Cove? Yes, they do. Halfway through, at 6 miles in, 6.2 something miles, They have a very nice bathroom, very clean. They take very good care of it. Men's, women's, handicap, and they have vending machines, water fountains, place to sit, a little area for the kids to play, and then there's that nice old farm place there, Cades Cove. You know, by the facility.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
you do with the houses and the barn.
Oh,
The
the
White
White
House. Yeah,
House.
it's really pretty. It's really, really worth going to, and it's free. Hello, you don't have to pay $600 once a bunch of pirates swing back and forth. Go, hi matey, hi matey, shiver me timbers. They want to go.
Why do you have to have shiver the
Shiver me
timbers,
timbers.
shiver the timbers?
Amanda, you're going to take Miss Marie to the
The
Cirque,
pirates.
Circus So Gay,
Cir-
and you can Cirque
Circus
du
so
So
gay.
Gay, and you can watch a bunch of pirates swing on a rope, swinging their swords. Mm,
She's just gonna have a headache from
yes, you
me.
will.
No, no.
Charlie says, "Oh wow,
You
that's
and
right.
me.
You could just ride. I'll ride shotgun. Yeah, I shouldn't have been climbing around in the walls and stuff the other day, but I had to get it done. T and Me Adventures. There's restrooms at the old village. Yeah, there's restrooms, and halfway through, it's a very nice, the huge parking lot where you can park. There's never any want for parking. You can use the facilities there, and there's always somebody there cleaning them, so you never have to worry if they're dirty. Spaceman, uh, but it might take you a while to get there. If you go there in the middle of the day, I don't know. There's always a tree. There's always get out of the car and go water a tree. I don't know what to tell you. If you go there in the afternoon or on the weekends, you're just not going to enjoy yourself. We've done it, made that mistake of getting stuck in that traffic, and I hated it because I could not enjoy myself. What can I say? It's almost 9:30. All right, we're going to wrap it up. I didn't realize we talked so much.
they love to talk to you.
I know they do, but I hate to keep gabbing on. Thanks for joining us tonight. I appreciate that. It's longer than I thought. I'm very
We,
surprised. You guys
Ozzy,
keep us going.
Ozzy said we will have a shopping day, Marie, and then hold on a minute,
Okay, go ahead.
honey.
No problem. Go ahead.
Ashley said, Marie, whenever I come to Tennessee, I'll meet you and me, and we'll go shopping and spend money.
Yeah, that's what she likes, going to
William
Tanger Mall.
William Wiley, Bill and Barb will be at the pavilion Wednesday. We'll
Great.
just a heads up. We like glazed donuts.
What type? Chocolate or vanilla or caramel? I'm trying to remember the ones I had.
Oh, Jeff Camping. I will see you Wednesday.
Very good, Jeff. Look, and Tootsie too, if you can. Bring Toots.
Tom W. Thanks again and hope you all have a great night.
Thank you. So hope you have a
Um,
nice night too. It's beautiful. The temperature.
Dalvin Life said, "Where's the phone?"
Where's the phone? Honey, here's the phone, honey. Right there,
Mark
sweetheart.
Morrow said, "I just subscribed to TNB
Thank you.
Adventures."
Yeah, great
That's
place to
good.
go. Also, subscribe to Ozzy the Cockatoo, David Fontaine, all the people you saw on here. Just subscribe to them anyway if they don't do videos. It helps them out. It shows support, and that's what we're here to do: is support each other. And whether or not they shoot videos doesn't matter. Be part of the family because you're part of this family. We're part of your family. Anyone else?
Um, Ralph Webb, have a good one. Stay safe.
Thank you, Ralph.
William Wiley, Annie, Jeff Camping. Yes, she is my shadow.
Good. Yeah,
LOL.
she is.
Mark Morris said, "Good night. God bless you both."
Thanks. And remember, Wednesday noon at the Pavilion at the Patriot Park next to the Old Mill Restaurant. If you Google it, see the Old Mill Restaurant, it's right next to it on the river. So just come out there. There's parking there, and it won't be too bad because all the people have just about gone home. And Wednesday's a really great
Ashley
day.
said, "Are you guys doing a meetup Wednesday?" Yes.
Yes, Wednesday noon.
Rita, good night.
Good night. Good
Bonnie,
night.
good night. Jeff and Marie, love
Thank
you
you.
guys. Uh, DJ, I said, love you guys. Call you Tuesday.
All right, I'll be around. I should be around. Out Monday. No, I won't. But Tuesday, Wednesday, definitely I'll be in town.
No, DJ, I will call you
Yeah, I know that.
Tuesday.
I'll be around Tuesday and Wednesday. That's what I'm trying to say. Here's the phone. Here's the phone. All right, guys. Good night.
Space,
We talked
oh,
to. Oh my
Spaceman,
goodness.
Spaceman Dudley said, subscribe to Camping Therapy. Tell her Spaceman sent you.
Camping therapy. Go to it now.
TNMe Adventures, thank you at Mark Morrow. Okay, will do. Annette from Wisconsin. Also subscribe to Ashley World. Good
All
night,
of them.
guys.
Good night.
The Dalbin Life, good night. Team Home, good night. DJI, Ozzy, have a great week. Cheryl, good night. DNW Adventures by Jeff and Marie. DJI said good night, everyone.
Thank you very much. Wave to the camera. The phone, honey. The phone.
The
Wave to
phone.
the phone. There it is, right there. Good night, all. We'll see. Keep waving. Keep waving. And good night. We'll see you on Wednesday noon. Bye bye. Keep waving.
Why? Look at my eyes. Oh.
I know. Look how cute they are.
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
they're adorable.